What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel for another video. Do you get embarrassed if people you know in real life watch your YouTube videos? I've always felt that reading in itself is a political act. What's your viewer stance on that? I don't even understand that question. Why did you divorce your husband? Oh my gosh, y'all ate the girls up. Y'all ate the girls up with these questions. So today, guys, we're gonna do a Q&A. I have a lot of new people like on my Instagram and a lot of new people on my YouTube. So I'm like, let's go ahead and do a little Q&A so that people can get to know me more, y'all. I just woke up. I was playing in my makeup, y'all. So we'll see, cause I'm trying to get back into it. So we'll see if I still can, you know, do a decent eye or not, y'all. And I ain't got no glasses on, so let's just pray that I am in focus and I am not blurry. So y'all, we're gonna hop right into these questions because it's a lot of questions. We're gonna start with our Instagram questions because y'all were going in. Let's see here. Let me see. Okay. The first question is, being a follower of Christ, do you ever feel convicted while reading? I do sometimes. Yes, that's why I have calmed down on reading a lot of smut. That's why I'm slowly like trying to transition into more of like I love how Brittany Cherry writes her smut. It's not like too much. I love how Abby Jimenez writes her smut. It's not too much. It's like just the perfect amount. So yes, I do feel very convicted. How do you cope with the second question is, how do you cope with anxiety? Y'all, I did not realize I struggled with anxiety until like, was it this year? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this year. And I was actually talking to Shaughnessy about this the other day because I'm like an extroverted introvert. So I love and I thrive like being around people, but if it's like an intimate setting, I get like severe anxiety. And I don't know if that's just like from like my PTSD with like my friendships or just whatever, and people just like betraying me. I have no clue. I just know that I get it. Like I have severe like panic or anxiety attacks when like I'm extremely stressed out. Like a lot of people probably don't know that. Like when I'm like very, very stressed, I can't function. Like my brain like immediately shuts down. But the way I've learned to cope with it is just I pray and I talk to Jesus. I mean, there's really nothing else I do, and I have a therapist, but that's it. But I'm just taking it a day at a time and learning my triggers and trying to work through those triggers and understand why they affect me the way that they do. Hopefully that made sense. If you came with a disclaimer, this is number 3, or the next question. If you came with a disclaimer, what would it be? Warning, honesty will be present. If you are somebody that wants to be my friend but you do not want the truth, I am not the friend for you, because I am very blunt and very honest, and a lot of people don't like that. And I'm trying to work on my tone, because a lot of the times people say it's like my tone and my delivery. So I'm really trying to make sure that I am very intentional about the way that I speak to people. Y'all, I'm praying I'm in focus. Am I in focus? We just gonna pray, y'all, because I cannot see. Your girl cannot see. So yes, that would be my disclaimer. Warning, honesty is present. If you want somebody that's gonna people please you or make you feel good about yourself just because the wind blew, I am not your girl. What is your current favorite book? My current favorite book is The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. Another question is, what was one book you enjoyed as a child? I did not like reading as a child. I think it was like Diary of a Slave Girl I read when I was in like 8th grade, and I thought that was really good. I think that's what it's called. Another question is, who would play you in your story on the big screen? Me. Nobody could play Alex like Alex could play Alex. Top 5 books you would save from a fire. Ooh, Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry, This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, probably Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and what's one more I would save? Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's one more I would save? We'll go with The Final Offer because I can't think of one. So we'll just say The Final Offer by Lauren Asher. What type of book boyfriend would you compare your man to? Who would I compare him to? Probably, let me see. Not him. I'm trying to think, guys. Who would I compare him to? Maybe, because my man has big boy provider energy. And if he cannot provide financially, he'll provide in other ways. Like he'll figure it out, whether it's come build something or do something. He has major provider energy. So I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'll come back to that. Because I don't know who I would compare him to in a book. Maybe, well, no, because Archer could build anything and he could figure anything out. So I did like that about Archer. Maybe a mix between Archer and Rome Martin. Probably a mix between those two. The next question is, will you do a Q&A or a video with Sister Christy outside of Barnes? Yes, we have things planned. The next question is, do you have any favorite faith-based books? Probably A Small Piece of Her Heart by Corinne Marie. It's not like really faith-based, but it kind of is at the same time. The next question is, have you ever wanted to read fantasy? Yes, I have fantasy books I have not gotten to. Yo, I will. I'm one person. I am a single mother to 2 boys, and I work, well, part-time, but technically it's still full-time job. So yeah, y'all gotta be patient with me. I read when I have time. Y'all, am I in focus? I think I am. I pray that I'm in focus, y'all. I cannot see. Oh! Tell us the story of how you got that bald spot you keep pointing out in your head. I ain't telling y'all nothing. She said, OMG, look at those books in the background. Yeah, I got a crap ton of books, y'all. I gotta get myself together. Are your boys enjoying reading with you? No. Well, Gabe does. Bo has no interest in reading. Like, Gabe said it's this new Dogman book that just came out that he wants me to order. So I have to order that for him. How many books do you have now? I have I think I counted, it was like 205. Are you looking forward to any new book releases this year? I don't know. I just I can't focus on the books that are coming. I gotta read the books that are here now. Is that weird that I think like that? But I know next year I can't wait for the 3rd one in the Kennedy Ryan series, where I want to hear Hendrix's story. So I'm actually very excited about that. Sorry if my energy is low, y'all. I literally just woke up. She'll wake up. I'll get it. She'll get going a little bit. What did you want to be when you were a little kid? Gabe literally just asked me this yesterday. He said, Mom, what did you want to be when you were little? I said, a ninja. I really want to be a ninja. When did you realize it was more important in a sense to love yourself first? When I realized I was creating the same habits in my current relationship that I did in my previous relationship. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this again. Because my current, I love that man, y'all. I genuinely love him. He is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. And when I realized that I was sabotaging my relationship because of my trauma and doing similar things I was doing in my previous relationship, I said, I gotta fix me. I cannot love him properly until I fully love myself properly and heal from all the harm and hurt that was done to me. So yeah, that was the start of my healing journey. I got a therapist and everything. The next question is, would you ever try reading Colleen Hoover again? I liked reminders of him. Yes, I liked reminders. I read reminders of him too, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't post everything I read. So a lot of times you're like, will you read? Well, y'all are like, would you read this? And I'm like, y'all, I have read that. I just didn't post about it. And my Goodreads doesn't work. So I can't update y'all on everything that I've read. So yes, there are some Colleen Hoovers that I do like. Verity just really made me angry. So yes, I would read another one of her books, I guess. I mean, it's not at the top of my list by any means. What goals do you have for the rest of 2024? So glad to witness your journey. I think it is to travel more, which I am doing. To continue healing myself, healing my relationship with food, healing my relationship with money, and just healing my relationship with people, because I do not trust people, y'all. I got some severe PTSD when it comes to people. I don't trust nobody. I don't. If you can blink, I don't trust you. But I have to work through that. That is something that I have. A goal of mine is to be very intentional about not expecting the worst out of people, because the worst is all I've ever gotten or seen from people. Hopefully y'all can't see that, no. So I'm trying to learn how to work through that. My main thing is learning how to trust people and learning when it is my trauma or when people are just not, are untrustworthy. Does in-person book club give you anxiety? I would love to join with you all, but I'm nervous. I was a little nervous at first because like intimate settings, like I told you before, intimate settings spark my anxiety. So yes, but like if it's like a group of people, y'all, it's like I am like the most extroverted extrovert. But when it's like a small group of people, I am just like, I don't know what to do. So yes, I was very, very nervous, but Sister Christy talked me to it. And if you're in the area and you want to come, message me. We could go together. We could go together. How do you stay consistent with posting? Child, y'all been off my schedule for YouTube. We're getting back on this week though, y'all. I'm getting back on it. But I've just been reminding myself that I'm trying to become more disciplined. And when you're disciplined, you have to be consistent. So you cannot have consistency without discipline. You cannot have discipline without consistency. So I'm really just trying to become disciplined and make sure I'm maintaining my consistency. Can we be real friends in real life? Yes, girl, we can be friends in real life. You know this. Yes. What's your favorite spicy book? Ooh. Probably Luca by Gray Huffington. I liked that book. But then Lyric irritated the crap out of me, but I did like the Spice Love on her book as well. I'm not supposed to be reading the Spice Love on her book, but I definitely enjoyed it. How you and your mans meet? My friend who works in the same field as him messaged me and was like, hey, you still getting divorced? I'm like, yeah, I'm still getting divorced. He was like, hey, I got a friend I want you to meet. And I was like, okay, would love to meet new friend. But I really shouldn't have been with nobody after my divorce, y'all. I should have took like a year to discover who Alex was before I got in any relationship with anybody. But he been with me, child, through it. Y'all, we've been rocking. He been rocking. We've been going through the trauma. Through healing, because he got to heal too, child. But we've been doing it. What does a book need for you to rate it 5 stars? Me to want to reread it and immediately want to text my friends and be like, you need to read this book. So if Bethany gets a text message, my friend Bethany over on Bethany Noel Reads, if she gets a text message about a book, that was a 5-star read for me. Do you get embarrassed if people you know in real life watch your YouTube videos? No. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Because who I am on screen is who I am in real life. So they're getting the same person. So I'm not embarrassed by them in my real life. So I definitely not going to be embarrassed on the camera. What's been the most rewarding change the book community has brought you? Friendship. Because I didn't have any friends. But I don't want to say a lot of friendship, but a lot of friendly acquaintances. I have made very close friends through the book community, but I have a lot of friendly acquaintances, and I really love that for me. What are your top favorite books? I said that earlier. The books that I would save in a fire. So go back to that question. The answer from that. Do you participate in any readathons? Pages for Palestine. I've never heard of a readathon. So if you could educate me, that'd be great. I've always felt that reading in itself is a political act. What's your view or stance on that? I don't even understand that question. So if you want to break it down for me, you can. Do you read queer novels? Why or why not? And if you do you have a fave? No, I don't. I don't prefer man on man. That's just not what I prefer to read. And that's just mine. I've read one man on man. I didn't like it. So that's just not my preference. Let me see. And also, I read for fun. I don't read to prove a point to anybody or prove anything to anyone. So this is literally for fun. So if somebody takes reading to a place to where I have to like just do this or do that, it's not fun to me anymore. So I literally read for fun, y'all. Let's see. Are you planning on reading some books by Sarah J. Maas? Love your content. Thank you. And I don't know who that is. Is she the one that wrote, what's it called? I don't know. I don't think I am. Y'all tell me who Sarah is. Y'all know I'm new. I've been reading for 7 months. So y'all just be a little patient. Be a little kind to me. Any tips on finding the space and confidence to make friends over the Webernet? I like that. I feel like just show up authentically as yourself. No one can be you better than you. So don't feel like you got to put on this front for people, like, or filter who you are to get people to like you. Like, I feel like authenticity is what people connect to the most, because you can only keep that mask up for so long before that mask goes away, you know? So I think just showing up confidently as who you are, whoever that might be, will attract people. At least that's what I think. Okay, y'all, that's all for Instagram. How long I've been talking? Ooh, wait, 15 minutes. Okay, let's go on over to YouTube, y'all. Ooh, Lord, I'm scared. Scared to see these questions, y'all. Y'all, I'm trying to wake up. Wakey, wakey, Allie. Wakey, wakey. Lord, 46 questions on this post. So we're gonna start. We're just gonna start right here. On average, how many books do you read in a month? I was reading like 8 to 12. And then life started lifing, and then it got down to about 4 to 6. So about a book a week, give or take. See, like the other week I read 3 books in 1 week. So it just depends. How are you feeling today? When are you going? I'm feeling great. When are you going to do get ready with me makeup and chat video? If y'all really want to see me do makeup, if I could get 10 to 15 people in the comments say that they would like for me to show them how I do my makeup, then I will do a video with makeup and we can talk about books. But if I don't get nobody that said they want to get their makeup done, but 1 or 2 to child, I'm not doing a video. Just let me know. What is your goal for your channel? My goal for my channel is to help people understand that like who they are is enough. Whatever season of life they're in is enough. If you're a new book reader, that is enough. If you're a new mom, that is enough. Like whoever you are in that season of your life is enough, and you can always show up as who you are. And I hope that that comes off as the season of life that I am in, is learning to just show up as me and be enough. So that's the goal of my channel, and to get people to read more. Who would you like to collaborate with? I got a few friends that I'm actually collaborating with, and I can't tell you, but it's coming. Mainly Sister Christy, too. Me and her are talking about starting a podcast, so be on the lookout for that. Why did you divorce your husband? I divorced my husband because there were certain things that I'm unable to talk about, because that is his story and his story to tell, and it just was not aligning with the safety of me and my children, so I had to divorce him. Where would you like to travel to next? I don't know. I'm up for going anywhere. Y'all, I really want to get over my fear of flying. So I really want to fly somewhere. Not a long flight. Like maybe a 2-3 hour flight max to like start with. But anywhere that I could fly to. Okay, here's another one. Will you give us a skincare routine and a makeup look video, please? I know this is a book channel, but the skin and makeup is giving. Oh, man. Y'all really want to see this? If enough of y'all comment down below, then I will do that for y'all. And I guess I'll talk books the whole time and do my makeup. I got y'all. If enough of y'all comment. Y'all know I keep checking to see if I'm focused, but I can't see. What's your favorite romance movie? Ooh, what is my favorite romance movie? Probably Love and Basketball. My knee, I'm getting old. TT getting old. Top 3 favorite authors: Brittany Cherry, Brittany Cherry, Brittany Cherry, Frida McFadden, and Abby Jimenez. She's starting to become that girl. I'm reading yours truly right now. And what's your favorite genre of music? I love gospel, Christian gospel, whatever that is called, like Maverick City, whatever it is that they sing, they genre. I likes that. How many books do you read on average a month? Like I said before, it was a lot more, but now it's about 4 to 6. Do you have a certain reading routine? No, I'm a mood reader, so some days I feel like reading, some days I don't. Some days I feel like reading horror, some days I feel like reading romance, some days I feel like reading dark romance. So, nope, I just go with whatever my mood says. What's your favorite book of the Bible? Ooh, my favorite book of the Bible is probably John. I like Luke, though, too. I love Proverbs because Proverbs is full of wisdom. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. And I feel like I'm entering in a season of my life where wisdom is definitely needed. So probably Proverbs, maybe. Shoot, I lost it. Let's see, guys. Let's see where I was at. What's your least favorite book character? Y'all know this. Verity. The character Verity. Do you have a certain... Oh, I didn't see that. And top 3 favorite people in the Bible. Daniel. Because Daniel's that guy. Daniel will always be that guy. Y'all, I don't know if this counts, but like King Nebuchadnezzar, like, I didn't like him, but I liked what he represented. Like all of the adversity and everything, all the trials that come against you, because that's what he represents to me. So Daniel, King Nebuchadnezzar, and probably King David. Because King David went through some stuff. He made a lot of wrong decisions. But in the end, he still was that boy. He still became what God needed him to be through all of the errors and trials that he went through. Reminds me of myself, child. When are you going to the book club? Y'all, I missed the last book club because my brakes went out on my car. So, sorry. How do you pick the next book you want to read? And what will the next book you read? And what will be the next book you read? I just go off of my mood, for real. And then the next book I read, I'm reading, Yours Truly. And I'm debating on if I want to hop to Disgrace by Brittany Cherry. Or if I want to go ahead and read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. So I don't know yet. Will you try any horror, fantasy, or is it MAGA in the future? Tell me what that word is, y'all. Everything is worth a try. I agree. And yes, I will try all of that. I don't know about horror. I'll do a thriller, but horror, I don't think so. But I'm open to trying whatever, y'all. Just not something that's going to scare me. Do you have a reading routine in terms of like you get snacks, tea, so forth, just to keep you comfortable and able to read for hours without distraction? Well, I guess, okay, so maybe that's what she meant. Because when I have my kids, I get them settled and then I just go lay in my bed and read. And I do have snacks sometimes. But like when the boys are with their dad, like my dream Friday night is my ex-husband picking up the boys about 5 o'clock. I go shower, put on my big shirt and my sweats. I put on my comfy socks, get my Kindle or my book, prop my pillows up, get in it comfortably, may have a drink on the side, get some chips or whatever ready. That way I ain't got to leave my bed again unless I have to use the bathroom. So if that's what you meant by routine, all right, sis, that's the routine. In terms of, okay. Would you ever do reading vlogs on Agatha Christie books or Annie Rice books, like Interview with the Vampire? Never heard of those books, but y'all know I've just started reading, so sure. What happened to doing weekly or bi-weekly Bible study? I'm here for it. I'll get back to that. I will. Life just been life, and y'all. Life been kicking my butt. I've barely been consistent on here. So once I get in my routine, because now I've dropped down to part-time for my job. So I have every Monday off. So I will use that Monday to be able to film. But the last few Mondays I've had to be a mom and like had doctor's appointments or my son was sick. So I've been busy. So yes, I will get back to the Bible study. We're coming into May, so I'll figure it out. Do you now or plan to start setting time apart, like 1 hour per week, reading time for you and the kids to set up healthy reading habits, aka the next gen readers? Gabe already reads on his own whenever. Bo, he's not interested, and you can't raise both kids the same. My son is not interested in reading. Like I was a kid that didn't like to read, but now I'm an avid reader. So if Bo wants to read, he eventually will like it, but he doesn't like reading. What is your secret to being confident and feeling good in your own skin? I'm really struggling with that since my pregnancy, and I hate seeing my face in the mirror. I appreciate any tip you have because you always seem so confident, and honestly it's very exhausting feeling so negative about myself. Oh my God, sis, no, I don't like that for you. First off, how beautiful is it? How beautiful is it that you were able to create a life inside of you? Do you know how many people will wish that they had the ability to carry life within them? Oh my God, that alone is a gift. And to know that who you are created such a being alone is beautiful. That in itself is beautiful. I feel like we have to change the narrative in which we speak to ourselves. We have to change the tone in which we speak to ourselves. Who you are and what you look like means this much. Who you are mentally matters. Your character, that matters. Physically, that is just, that's just the smallest part of it. I really feel like how we speak to ourselves matter. So affirmations, really, I got to get back to doing my affirmations online. I do my affirmations like every day with myself, but I was posting them on Instagram on my Insta story. Also, follow me on Instagram. I was gonna say I'm gonna post it, but I'm not gonna do all that. It'll be in my description box. But affirmations are so important when you're coming into wanting to be better and love yourself, because how you speak to yourself matters. So if I were you, I would start looking in the mirror every day, at least 5-10 times, and say it back every single day to yourself. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am kind. I am kind. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Like, that really helped me. But I love that a lot of people say that I'm confident, because that's one of the biggest things I struggle with is my confidence. Like, I am sure about who I am when it comes to like my morals and my character. I am very sure about that. But I go through like body image issues as well. I just have to keep reminding myself that my physical body is just the smallest part of why people love me or why people like me. They could care less what I look like. It's who I am that matters. Hopefully that makes sense. Where do you want to travel to, window or aisle, when you fly? Well, I've only flown once and I was terrified. So I don't know. I want to fly again. Like I told you, I don't care where I go. I just want to go somewhere. What advice would you give to people trying to be more consistent with reading their Bible, and what's your favorite verse? If I was trying to be more consistent with reading the Bible, I would do it every morning before I read regular books. That's what I do now. So before I read, I'm going to get my favorite scripture for y'all. Before I read any book, like just regular book, I always read my Bible first, because I know I will feel bad about reading a book and I didn't even open the good book. I got like 3 favorite verses. The first one is Proverbs 4:26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let thy ways be established. Mark 16:15. And he said unto them, Go ye into the world, and preach the gospel to every creature. And then John 3:17. For God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. So those are my 3 favorite scriptures. And why does it keep doing it? Sorry guys. It keeps like exiting when I go to it. What advice would you give someone who wanted to start a YouTube page discussing books, and what kind of camera to purchase in your opinion? I have the Sony ZV-F1, and I would say just show up as yourself. Be authentic to who you are. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to change who you are to go with what everybody else is doing. Just be true to you. What is your favorite romance novel? Is the mixtape a romance novel? If that is a romance novel, then the mixtape. I told you I don't be knowing these tropes and stuff. I came across your TikTok first. Do you still work out and make videos on health? I'm actually about to start doing that next month. So be on the lookout. But it's mainly going to be on my TikTok. I might feature some over here, but not really. That mainly is for my TikTok. Hi, have you read any books by Twyla Turner? I love Winter Beast and the Chasing Day series. No, I have not, but it sounds good. Would you consider, if you haven't already, reading The Four Horsemen by Laura Thalassa? If that's how you say her name. Sure. I'm like open to read anything that I've read before, that I have not read before, as long as I liked it. You came to Oklahoma and didn't see your girl. Just playing. How has your life been spiritually? I'm so sorry, y'all. I was in Oklahoma to see my man. But spiritually, I've been going through it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that. I have been feeling so discouraged. I just been kind of in a rut. Life has been lifing. My mental has been mentaling, and it'll be okay though. I will be okay. I know it will, but y'all can send me your prayers. That would be greatly appreciated. What are your top 5-star books? I already said that, y'all. You gotta go back to hear it. What is your average books a month? I already said that. What can you recommend for someone that loves thrillers and mystery? Anything, Sister Frida. Or is it Ryan Sagers? What Black Author Romance Toxic Club do you recommend? Anything by Gray Huffington? What book has been your favorite out of all the books you've read, and what's been your least favorite? My favorite book so far has been The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. And my least favorite has been The Verity by Colleen Hoover. I think we all know that. Do you read any fantasy, paranormal, magical, realism type books? Is there anything you just do not care to read? Who are some of your favorite authors? I want to read fantasy and magical type stuff. I don't care to read about man on man. I don't know why that bothers me so much. I just don't like it. It's just not what I prefer. Who are some of your favorite authors? Of course, Brittany Cherry. Wiggles and Freedom McFadden. I think I answered this, and I think Abby Jimenez. What urban Christian books do you recommend? I don't know any urban Christian books, but I do know A Small Piece of a Heart by Corinne Marie, and that's kind of faith based, but it's like it's not really urban, but it is urban. I don't know. You gotta read it, child. Did you read Shatter Me series? No, I want to start it though. I have it, but I have not read it yet. Or ACOTAR. I'm not interested in ACOTAR. Or Throne of Glass. I'm not interested in Throne of Glass. At least not right now. Hey, any recs for Closed Door Romance by PLC or not as much sexual scenes? Yeah, I don't know what Closed Door Romance is. So if you could educate me down below, let me know what that is. Are you still going to upload the Twisted series review? Also, have you started the King of Sin series by her? No, I have not started the series. Haven't started it. And also, I have to still read the last book in the series. That's why it's not uploaded yet, because I haven't read it yet. How many bookshelves are you getting to hold your new treasures? I'm getting a whole wall. I just gotta wait for my man to get home. I think he just sent me a bookshelf, actually, to hold me over until he gets home. Looking beautiful as always. Thank you. Do you plan on becoming a full-time content creator? That if it's in the Lord's will, then yes. What's the longest book you've ever read? I believe it was like Twisted Hate, and that was like almost 600 pages. I would just like the link to this hair. I'm so weak, y'all. I'm gonna try to find the hair and link it, but I will say it does get pretty tangled, which I don't like. I don't like that it gets tangled, but it is what it is. It was $26, so it's gonna get tangled for $26, but it's cute. Do you think you'll give historical fiction a try? Yes. I just bought Take My Hand. I forgot the author's name. Something Dolez or something like that. But I can't wait to read that. Girl, here's a big question for all the girls. When are you going to do a makeup tutorial? Because her face is gorgeous. I'm so weak. So that was 3 questions so far about my makeup, y'all. If y'all can comment down below and tell me y'all want to see makeup, I will do a whole chat where I'm doing my makeup talking about books. I sure will for y'all. Let's see how much time I have left. Okay. Have you read romance that's between men or 2 women? Yes, I have. And I did not. I've never done 2 women, so I don't know. But 2 men, I don't know why it just like made me like, you know how you read some stuff and it just makes you cringe? Like it just made me cringe. Like I don't know if it was the acts, like what was happening that made me cringe, but I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, no. I'm sure women probably wouldn't bother me as much, but that's just not my preference. Everybody has their preferences. It's not mine. What is your favorite flower? I don't think I have a favorite flower. What is the best show you've recently watched? I'm actually rewatching Scandal. And that show is so good. This isn't a question, but I thought you should read the Twilight books and then watch the movies and compare them. I'd watch that video. Love your content. I have watched the videos and I have read all the books. I want to know. Oh, yes, y'all. We're almost done. I'm running out of time. I want you to know you are a beautiful woman. If you put on makeup, that SHIT, mama, what you had on looked good. I love your content. I don't know what she said, but thank you. I love the person you are. Brace out and do your thing, mama. You deserve that happiness. Do your happiness and peace. Tell Sister Cat, I think you meant Sister Christy, to come out with a YouTube channel. She's the queen of books. They are her babies. She really is. This smile said, girl, you are so beautiful. Oh my God, thank you so much. And then, okay, I was typing fast. Oh, she said, embrace that SHIT. She's funny. Monique Odom, she be leaving some funny comments. Girl, you're hilarious. Okay, y'all, that is all the questions. Oh my God, how long was it? 34 minutes? Y'all, I hope this was okay. I am going book shopping tomorrow, I believe. So that video will go live on Wednesday. I'm also seeing somebody tomorrow that y'all haven't seen in a little bit. So I don't know which video will go live. I don't know if that video when I visit my friend, or if the video of me going book shopping is going to go live, or if it's going to be one. So we'll see. But yes, guys, that is all the questions. If you have any more questions, just comment down below. And if you really want makeup, y'all, then I can do makeup. I'll do a whole video dedicated to it. But y'all will just have to let me know. I've never filmed like makeup before. Like I don't know. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. Okay, I will see you guys. Is it Wednesday?